welcome back to We Are The Famous CFC. In this video, we're going to be talking about the January transfer review. I'm joined by Kane and Fletcher. First and foremost, Fletcher, thanks for joining us. And what are your thoughts through Everton's transfer window so far this January?
I think so far it's been interesting because we've got a replacement or some kind of replacement for Jack Grealish. I think because we are going to miss Jack Grealish from now until the end of the season without a shadow of doubt. So basically, David Moyes is trying to bring somebody in who can bring that creativity, that sort of spark between Mykolenko and Dewsbury Hall to get them playing up the pitch more and onwards and upwards from there. That's all. That's a good master stroke, if you ask me, from David Moyes. And also as well, I feel we could have got another right back. Yeah. But we've got plenty of centre halves who can fill that position. So yeah, I'd say it was a good 7.5, 7.8 out of 10. Yeah. Transfer window.
Nice. It makes me wonder, I mean, not wonder, but how George can play under David Moyes, Kieran Dewsbury, Illy, Menenjai, the lot.
I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, Dewsbury Hall might have even worked with him at Chelsea. They might have been able to form some sort of partnership in that on that centre from the centre position into the left-hand side.
Yeah. And also, the likes of the Friedkin group, Kane, are you impressed how much business they've done?
Yeah, I am impressed, because it's sort of like we've bought this George to have a replacement for Grealish till the end of the season.
Yeah.
So I'll be happy if he starts on Saturday against Fulham.
Mm-hmm.
But if he comes on for the last 30-20 minutes, I'll be happy.
Yeah. Why I'm not happy is the lack of creativity. What's been on only one signing, but that side for me, I get why we've only made one, because the Friedkins want to go all out in the summer with 200 million. But again, we always don't buy as many this January, but the last couple of months, years, in fact, at Everton Football Club, we never spend that much in the January, do we, Fletcher? And that for me...
No, we don't. Not in the January. It's just tinkering around the edges, isn't it, in the January transfer market?
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be up in the prices anyway if the centre club is desperate. But in the summer, that's when the big bill begins. Like you said, then with the 200 million for the Friedkin group are offering David Moyes.
Yeah.
Then for me, it's just for now. Let's get through January and push on in the league. That's what we've got to focus our minds and all our energies on now as well. Just to focus on getting as high up the league table as we possibly can.
Yeah, but also, I thought the likes of the Friedkins' business, how they're going about it, is spot on. They want elite players as well. Rating this January window out of between 1 being the lowest, 10 being the best.
Yeah, so like I said before, a good 7.5 to 7.8 out of 10. It's typical David Moyes' style, isn't it?
Yeah, so is that what you rate between 8 and 7 this January?
It's about 7.5, 7.8.
Yeah. What do you want to see more of from the Friedkins and David Moyes going into the rest of the season?
As much money as we're practically allowed to put into the club, we do. We invest. That's what the club, the new owners have come in to do. We need to invest in our infrastructure. We need to invest in our backroom staff, our training facilities, everything about the club. We need to invest to become the best again at what we're trying to achieve.
Mm-hmm. I agree, but also we've been crying out for years to be run to be run like a football club, like a business, and that's what the Friedkins are doing.
You're not making any stupid decisions. That like with Farhad Moshiri, right? He got rid of the sporting director. What's his name? Oh no, I can't remember his name. But they got rid of him and replaced him with Red Bull. Red Bull Miami Soccer.
Yeah.
Like scouting recruitment team. Like it was Marcel Brands. Yeah, he got rid of Marcel Brands and replaced him with somebody a good 2 tiers down.
Kevin Farewell,
yeah. Kevin Farewell, yeah. Like that was a poor decision. That was an absolutely poor decision, and I think, in my view, that has to change. And we need to have a winning mentality in these roles.
Yeah, we certainly do. Okay, Kane, moving on to you. How do you sum up January so far for Everton during the transfer window?
I think it was good because obviously, we've got a replacement for Grealish.
Yeah.
And that's what we mostly needed, really, a replacement for Grealish. Because if we wouldn't have got a replace for Grealish, we would have just had Dwight McNeil playing over Tyler Dibblin.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think it was a good signing for Everton.
Yeah. What I'm happy about is that that we haven't left everything to last minute like we normally do. But also, what I'm very impressed with is that we're working with Nathan Patterson and leaving the right back situation till the summer. Nathan Patterson's came in, done the job he needs to do so far under Moyes, and he's been brilliant so far through the season since stepping in at right back. So the summer is where the massive money comes, and also new deals and etc., without a shadow of a doubt. But the team what we've got so far, I personally think, because we've made one addition, I think this could help us get Europe, and Harrison Armstrong staying for the rest of the season to help get Europe.
It depends how you look at it, doesn't it, pal? Because, sorry to interrupt you there, but
go on.
It depends on how you look at it, because we've kept players, we've kept Beto, we've kept O'Neill, right? We've kept players from going anywhere. So we've retained players. It feels like a fresh start for them, because they'll have to just make do with where they are now with Everton and push on in the league. That's all they can do.
Yeah. And I'm happy with the lack we're doing so far, because at the end of the day, look where we were last season under Dyche, and look where we are now under Moyes, considerably much healthier, stronger, and without a shadow of a doubt, where we should be challenging the top of the table for Europe, Champions League, the league, and etc.
Exactly.
But
let's not forget.
Go on.
David Moyes was Sir Alex Ferguson's handpicked successor.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what Everton gave United. They gave him David Moyes, right? And then it didn't work out at United. He's come back to Everton in the end, and it just feels like it fits like hand in glove.
Yeah, David Moyes does fit Everton because he knows the club from inside out. He gets the fans, he gets the frustration, he gets everything. Fans will disagree with me, but for me, David Moyes knows everything about this club from inside out to the bottom, to recruitment, to the owners, and certainly to these players.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about Moyes. What?
Since he signed in what was it 2013 he signed?
Originally in 2002.
I think he's got more used to the club since he signed from then.
Yeah.
Like he's knew what players to sign, what positions.
Yeah. So Kane, out of 1 to 10, how do you rate our January transfer?
I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. I'm gonna give it making one sub a star signing, as the Chelsea fans say. I'm gonna give Everton an 8.9.
I thought you were going to go with an 8 then, pal.
Yeah, because
extra credit there to David Moyes.
Yeah, because we've got elite players and what Moyes wants, what the Friedkins want. A young player, and also someone to hopefully build Tyler Diblin's confidence up. Because he's a 90-year-old boy, the same as Tyler Diblin.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he plays against Fulham, if he starts against Fulham.
Yeah. What were you saying, Kane?
One thing I have noticed about the transfer windows, they seem to the Friedkins seem to let us spend more money in the summer than the January.
Yes. I think that's because January is like a small period, but with the summer, it's like we're getting towards the end of the season, but also the summer is where we just spend, clubs around us just spend, go absolute mad, and all of that. But I'm happy with the lack of January transfer windows because, yes, I do. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, people. Like the video. See you soon. Bye-bye.